Welcome to the post game on the pitch. I'm Mazvita Maraire of CascadiaSports.net. And yes, newly graduated Steven Agen from the University of Washington of Radio Cascadia. Thank you for joining, my brother. How you doing?
Thanks so much for having me, Maz, and thank you for the shout out. Very much appreciated.
We've been doing this for years. Right on, right on. All right, so 4-0. Obviously, the Sounders, a complete win over the Vancouver Whitecaps. And normally this is a rivalry game and Cascadia. But, Steven, you talked about this throughout the whole game. This just isn't what it used to be. What happened?
Yeah, man, it's 15 straight that the Sounders have gone without losing to the Vancouver Whitecaps. And going back to the NASL days, as I know you were around and watching then, this was a really big game. A lot of people will tell you that in the 70s, Sounders Whitecaps was bigger than Seattle Portland. And that just doesn't have the feel anymore. 15 in a row? Are you kidding me? Whitecaps weren't really competitive tonight, Maz. Did this game have a lot in it after the half-hour mark?
No, they did not. And their best shot was an offside shot, which was saved anyways. And you're right. They just didn't have what you expect in any soccer game to build up or whatever, but be aggressive. It seems like once they got on the last third of the Sounders defense, there was nothing. The Sounders, they were able to really get the passing lanes, and for the most part, Stefan Frei was not tested. So where do you go from here? Well, let's stay with the Sounders. So, Steven, they turned right around. They got a game on Saturday. How do you continue this momentum?
This is a nice tune-up for Saturday. Obviously, LAFC leading MLS, leading the world right now. They're going to be a great test for Sounders, who have been able to focus on MLS entirely since Champions League has been over now. And this is sort of culminatory in a way to see how they measure up against the top side in the league up until this point. I think that getting to rest a little bit tonight, or at least not having a full 90 minutes of exertion, will be a good thing for them. And I'm interested to see who they get back from the folks that they had out tonight.
And obviously, Jordan Morris got the amazing goal in the
Nations League, yeah.
Nations League,
right?
That's right, yeah. Amazing goal in anyways for the USA game. And, it's Smetzer likes to stay in the moment. Didn't want to really talk about that. So, to your point, so maybe Morris comes back. I would say an ominous sign was Smetzer did say that Raul Rodriguez did have some tightness, precautionary, but he did say there was some tightness.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. He goes down just behind us, actually, and you can kind of tell that he's holding something. He shakes his head a little bit. He messes with his sock on his right leg, like players do when they have a little knock. And there was a sub ready so fast on the sideline that in the press box, we were talking about, is he just taking an extra second to get off the field as he knows that his number's about to be shown on the board? It's not that. It's actually the other side of the spectrum. They saw that he had a little knock, and that's how fast they had a sub ready for him.
Yeah, and so again, we'll see, but hopefully, I think it's also, like Smetzer said, part of this is really management in terms of trying to, like you said, as soon as you see a little bit of a slight limp, you're getting that guy out because he scores a brace, and just his value to this team is just immeasurable.
And should have had the hat trick, right? I mean, he's very, very close. It takes a good block off the line to deny him his hat trick. And really, yeah, what else are you hoping to get out of him in the game at that point, right? You can definitely see why they pull him off for precautionary reasons or not. But a great night for Seattle, and we'll hope to see him back for them on Saturday.
Absolutely. And in closing, obviously, for me, what I take away is that, and I kept on saying it, but the Sounders, their movement off ball, they was creating space, time for people with the ball, and they were having fun. So when you're clicking like that as a team, if you can continue that, I think you're right where you need to be. And for you, what are your parting thoughts for today, and also what you're looking for Saturday, as you said, against the top team?
I think for today, just the overwhelming feeling that this isn't quite the same level of rivalry that it used to be between Seattle and Vancouver. It didn't have the emotion and the energy to it that a rivalry game has. And maybe most importantly, it didn't have that feeling like the records go out the window because you just don't know what's going to happen, right? You watch Seattle, Vancouver right now, you know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to look like that.
15 times in a row, like you said. So, all right. So, Steven Agen of Radio Cascadia. When are you guys doing another podcast? Or
we're trying. We're trying. It's an adventure. I'm headed out to New York this fall for graduate school, and so we definitely thank our fans for their patience, and always glad to join you. Excited to join you in the meantime. So
That's
thank you,
right.
Oz.
No, you're welcome. So, Radio Cascadia and CascadiaSports.net. We're all a family. So there you go. So thanks for watching and listening, and then we'll talk to you soon enough. Probably Saturday. It's probably a good guess. I'm Mazvita Maraire, Steven Agen. Thank you all for watching.